Okay, guys, we are approaching till the end of this course, so let me summarize what you have learned. I discussed remote code execution, in short RCE, which is the most dangerous vulnerability. What the attacker can do as a result of remote code execution is the attacker can take control over the entire vulnerable machine, which is just great from the attacker's point of view because the attacker can do whatever he wants to do. Then the game is basically over. And due to the severity of this vulnerability, you can expect 5-digit rewards in bug bounty programs. It's just awesome. When you submit a single RC attack, many companies are going to pay you, for example, $10,000. They know how dangerous it is, and they are going to pay you a lot if you help them to identify the problem, right? So that's really great. It's really amazing. And I recommend you to go to HackerOne.com and see a lot of companies and how much money they offer for this kind of bug. But what you need to find these 5-digit bugs is a knowledge. You need to know how to launch RCE attack in a number of different ways. And this is exactly what I tried to teach you in this course. So I discussed different ways of launching RCE attacks in modern web applications. First, I presented how you can go from SQL injection to remote code execution. And you learned that as a result of SQL injection, you can save a file on the disk. And when you can save a file on the disk with the attacker controlled data, then you can actually save a backdoor. And via this backdoor, you can launch remote code execution. And this is exactly what you want to do. Next, I discussed one of the most underestimated RCE attacks. It was about how to go from the disclosure of software version to remote code execution. I presented how you can learn about software version from the response headers. And when you've got this information, I presented to you how you can learn if there is an exploit for this software version. So I introduced you to www.exploitdb.com. And, I presented everything step by step. So how to find an exploit, how to download it, how to play with this exploit, and finally, how to launch an RC attack. After that, I discussed one of the most counterintuitive remote code execution attacks. It was about RCE via file upload. You learned that test.php.jpg will be executed when @handler is used to handle PHP files. It's really counterintuitive because when you see a file that ends with .jpg, .gif, then you expect that this file will always be displayed, but it's not always the case. When the @handler is used instead of setHandler to handle PHP files, then this file will be executed. And this is really risky, really counterintuitive, and the whitelisting in your web application will not help you. This is a really powerful attack, and not many people are aware of this stuff. So I do recommend you to go to the config files in your production environments to find out if you are vulnerable to this attack or not. And finally, I discussed remote code execution via deserialization. And you learned how to create a malicious serialized object. It was in Java, how you can deliver this object to the web application, and how you can actually launch remote code execution. It was about establishing a reverse shell connection to the attacker control machine. So yeah, I discussed how it works and step by step from the point of creating the malicious serialized object till the reverse shell connection. So step by step, I discussed how it works. So yeah, this is it. You've got right now a lot of knowledge. And I believe that you will make the most of this knowledge, and you will be able to help a lot of companies to identify this kind of problems in their own web applications. So thank you very much for your attention. I do believe that this course was informative for you. I do believe that you like this remote code execution attacks. So let me wish you good luck in your bug hunting journey. Let me wish you a good day. And once again, thank you very much for watching this course.